Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I did something super fun. I did a full face. I have the full cream contour, eyelashes, all that stuff. I mean, I love the glowy situation that's going on, like the glitter eyeshadow. I used the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette for this entire eye look, so I love that. And I also used her highlighter kit thing that's also gorgeous on my face, so it's just Huda everywhere. My makeup to really pop. I'm not a big fan of like glitter eyeshadow, but every now and then it's fun, and every time I do wear it, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling this, like I do like this, and yeah, it's just like a situation. If you guys are interested in learning how I got this like bronzy, dewy, glowy glitter look, then please continue to watch.
The first thing I'm going to do is prep my skin. Today I'm using the Farsali Unicorn Essence oil. You know I love this stuff, and I use it as a primer. So I'm just going to put a few drops on my face and begin rubbing it in like a moisturizer. For foundation, I use the NYX Drop Foundation in the color 11 Beige, and I really like this foundation, but this particular color was just a little bit too light for me, so you'll see me mix in my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation in the number 17, and I just mixed the two together and it ended up being the perfect color. Now grabbing this oval brush by Tarte brushes, I am blending it both together, and you know I love this brush because it does the job super quickly. For concealer today, I'm using both the NARS and the Tarte Shape Tape. The NARS is the creamy concealer in the color Custard, and the Shape Tape is in the color Light Sand. And the Shape Tape is a bit too bright for me, but I do like to mix it with the Custard NARS one because together they just create the perfect color, and I just love to conceal. So I'm going to put this under my eyes, bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. To blend the concealer, I'm grabbing this big blending brush from Beige Cosmetics, and I'm just going to really get in there under my eyes, blending it all out, bringing it down below my nose area. That's where you want to stop the concealer really. It's just a little bit under your nose is where you can bring it down. And the forehead, the chin, and then, yeah, just blend away. Now, to really make sure there are no harsh lines between the concealer and your foundation, I'm just going to grab that same oval brush I used to blend my foundation and go over everything. Don't be afraid to mix it with the foundation or anything because the concealer will stay in place. Now grabbing this Clinique Jumbo Foundation Stick, I'm going to contour my face. This is in the color Amber 26, and I'm just going to carve out my face in a 3-shape form. Usually how I always do it, on my forehead, on my cheekbones, under my chin, my jawline, and down the bridge of my nose on both sides. Just draw 2 straight lines to contour your nose, and then I also like to contour my lips, so I'm just going to outline it with that stick as well. Now grabbing my G4 Morphe blending brush, I'm just going to, in circular motions, blend out that contour, and you can see how easily this contour blends because I used a foundation as opposed to like any cream contour from like a palette, and this is why I like using foundation. It easily blends out so well, and the color just goes on so well with the concealer, and now I don't look as pale with all that concealer, and it just kind of looks natural. There's no harsh lines. Grabbing that oval brush again, I'm just going to blend that contour around my lips, and grabbing this brush from Beige Cosmetics, I'm just going to blend out my nose. It's really important to blend out your nose all the way because you don't want it to look like those lines still exist. And to help really blend, I like to use my fingers as well. It just gives it more of a natural illusion. And to set my concealer today, I'm using my favorite Laura Mercier translucent powder with this small stippling brush. And I'm just going to put this in the areas that I put all that concealer and Once again, I love this translucent powder, you know, compared to anything else because it's just helps mattify your skin, and I tend to get really oily throughout the day, so this helps keeps my skin dry, and it looks really nice, and it's not super brightening. It's like, it's translucent, so obviously it does the job well. Now grabbing the Smooth Operator pressed powder from Tarte in the color medium and my Real Techniques blush brush, I'm going to place this all over the rest of my face where I did not place that translucent powder. And I love this powder because it really gives a filter finish and it helps blend everything together. Next, grabbing this Morphe angled fluffy brush and my Smashbox Deep Matte Bronzer, I'm going to bronze up my face a little bit. I'm just going to put it on my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead as well. Now grabbing my brow powder duo from Anastasia in the color Ebony and their number 12 angled eyebrow brush, I'm going to begin to fill in my eyebrows. I like to brush them up first and then start from the bottom and draw out the shape and then fill them in. I plan to do a more detailed eyebrow tutorial for you guys, so if that's something you guys want to see, just let me know. Now taking the Huda Beauty Rose Gold eyeshadow palette and this Morphe E27 blending brush, I'm going to pick up the color Shy and place this all over my lid. This is going to work as a background color for us. And I'm also going to mix in the color Flamingo as well to give it more definition. I love this palette. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm sure everyone knows that already. It's super popular, but if you don't have it, you should get it. The shimmer colors on here are so pigmented. You'll see me use it. It's absolutely stunning. Now picking up the color Trust Fund with my finger, I'm going to place this all over my eyelid. This is like a copper rose gold color. It's so beautiful. And I'm just going to take my flat brush to really just place that on the lid all over. And I like to use my finger. It just goes on super easier. And I mean, how pretty is this? It's honestly the perfect pigmentation and it looks really pretty with the pink. Now taking any smaller blending brush, I'm going to take the color Black Truffle from the palette, which is just a black eyeshadow, and place this on the outer V of my eye, the outer corner. And then I'm going to go over that with a bigger blending brush and just smoke it out. So you'll see me just place a little bit on there and then blend it out. I'm going to do this a few times until I feel like it's dark enough, and just keep doing that until you see that outer corner really defined. I'm also taking the color Bossy from the palette, which is a darker plum color, and I'm just going to put that over the black and in between the rose gold to really smoke it out and give it that darker purple illusion, and it just looks really good together. So keep doing this on both sides until it's smoked out enough for you, and after that we will begin to line our lash line. This palette is amazing, but when I do like more of the shimmer like this, sometimes it has a little bit of fallout, so you'll see me wipe that off. And then I'm going to take any flat angled brush that I have and go back in with that black eyeshadow, the black Truffle, and just line my upper lash line. I'm not necessarily winging it out, and I'm not using a gel liner, but I just want to place like a line over my lashes because I am applying false lashes, so this will help kind of hide the band, and it'll also help your eyelashes look fuller. Now I'm just going to take some mascara and prep my eyelashes for falsies. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. I love this mascara. It's one of my favorites. And then for false lashes, I'm using the Koko lashes in the name Goddess. And when I put false lashes on, I have to use tweezers. I mean, props to anyone that can do it with their fingers. I can't. So I place it right in the center of my eyelashes, and then I start with the outer corner first and glue that on, and then go into the inner corner and then paste that on. So start with the middle and then do the outer corner and then the inner corner. And then really push it on there so you make sure it's on tight. Now I'm going to grab this Marc Jacobs black eyeliner and just tight line my inner lash line, and I am then going to smoke that out as well, grabbing a little bit more of that black Truffle eyeshadow and smoking my lower lash line as well. And then on top of that, I'm going to also put that Flamingo eyeshadow under my eyes as well. After that, feel free to put some mascara on your lower lashes, and then it's time for blush. This is from Tarte in the color Paaarty. Using my Morphe M401 blush brush, I'm just going to place this on the apples of my cheeks. For highlight, I'm using the Huda 3D highlighter palette in the color Fiji with my Morphe M501 brush, and I'm going to place this all over my face, my cheeks, my nose, my inner corners of my eye, my cupid's bow. I mean, don't be afraid, just go crazy with it. You already know the drill. I'm not afraid to glow in the dark. It is what it is. Put it everywhere. To tone down that nose highlight, I'm just going to grab any stippling brush and blend it out a little bit. And then for lips, I'm just going to go nude and use the color Honey Love from MAC. And after that, this look is complete. I will list everything I used in the description box below for you guys.
So yeah, guys, this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. I paired it with a nude lip. This is Honey Love from MAC. This is my favorite nude lipstick. It's like the perfect shade, as you already know. I mentioned before. And again, because I have a lot going on in the eyes, I didn't want to do too much with the lips, so I just kept it nude and simple. But I love this look. It was super fun, and I would definitely rock this when I go out at night, you know, maybe if there's a special occasion during the day, for sure. I love the glittery eyes, and again, like I said, every time I do glitter or like shimmer on my eyes, I just love it more and more, and I want to do it more. So yeah, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't enjoy it. Comment below what you want to see next. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure to do so. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.